went out to all gymnasium schools in Sweden. We made it available in a lot of different questions for discussion and all that kind of package. The key to the learning process is that when you're applying the role-playing game, using the role-playing game or using the simulation afterwards, you have to have the pedagogical discussion led by the teacher. Then you have to have the teaching, if you can use that word. You have to have the lessons. But the thing with this kind of games is that they can create an own atmosphere, an own motivator for the students to actually find the following pedagogical discussion very, very interesting.
When you see the discussion in different forms, you see it as mastermind.
It's probably the concept that we use generally.
Sorry to be the kind of.
So probably, and then so probably accessibility is relevant.
But in those cases, in some cases,
all those other
I wrote a suggestion.
How can we produce a pattern pedagogical content of the game? If you look on, there's a lot of figures, a lot of math in it, but the playing activity, what does the player, what does the player do? What kind of calculations?
Basically, what you're doing is do several abstract or additions or subtractions in a row to see the final. So not just doing one step, you're going to do several steps.
How do you know that they do exactly that? Because when I did it,
how do I know that you're intelligent?
It's on my card. My character sheet. No.
If you see what you did today is relevant to your work, just take one sentence to explain how, okay?
This is a discussion not so much about fun in games or gameplay, but the actual game mechanics, how that works, because the actual game mechanics is where it gets tough.
I have previous work concerning this provision of hands-on information and framework, and this, I think, this provided me with extended ideas on this matter.
And there was one particular comment that someone made right at the very beginning, and it said that really the game is an excuse for a debrief. Well, in our conception model, the debrief is integral to the game, and it's a debrief from different perspectives.
We can actually have a language to talk about games as a concept or as a thing to use in the educational environment. And I see that many people here are developing games in an educational environment and are using the same kind of language that we are using, although they're not using the same words. The languages are similar, and that's very, very interesting.